It's gonna come off in like 2 minutes again.
Would it be
Happy day.
oh, if I can help falling in love with you, like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. Oh, for I can help falling in love with you. Oh, like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Won't take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Oh, for I can't help falling in love with you. fades fast, colors and promises. How to be brave, how can I love when I'm afraid to fall, but watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you, darling. Don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000
Welcome, friends and family. Today we celebrate the best part of life. Today we celebrate love. Who gives this woman in marriage? I do. I'll go and see it. You are invited here to share this moment with Kaylee and Brad because you are the people who mean the most to them. The understanding and mutual respect that they bring to their lives together had its roots in the love, friendship, and guidance you have given them. You are their community. They are honored to have you here. A marriage needs the help of a community of friends and family who will be there to stand by the couple during hard times and during happy times. Each and every person here today will witness the words that they will speak to one another and the vows that they will make. May we always do all within our power to support the union that will be made here today and to nurture the bond between these two people whom we love. Marriage is a process. Marriage is growth. Marriage is a bold step into an unknown future. It is risking who we are for the sake of who we can be. Today we have the excitement of witnessing this union as Kaylee and Brad choose to celebrate what has already begun and will continue to grow for years to come. Kaylee and Brad, I want you to take a second and memorize this exact moment. Really think about how you feel right now in this moment. In the future, I want you to be able to look back and remember exactly how you felt as you said your vows to each other. Kaylee and Brad have chosen to write their own vows. You may now say your vows to each other. Ladies first.
Brad, the day we met, little did I know my life had changed forever. Though I didn't know it yet, I quickly came to realize I had met my soulmate. From becoming inseparable, sitting in your car, talking about our hopes, dreams, and desires, and singing completely off key to anything on the radio. Through all of this, you got to know me better than anyone in this world could dream, and still managed to fall in love with me. For that, I am ultimately grateful, and feel so lucky to be standing here with you today. You have shown me that being happy is easy if you find the right person. So, the promises I make to you today is to encourage you and respect you, to notice the positive things you do rather than get hung up on the negatives, to always laugh with you, and to never go to bed angry. And finally, I promise to love you in good times and in bad, when life is easy and when life seems hard, when our love is simple and when it takes effort. You have and always will be the love of my life, my forever and always, and my happily ever after, and most importantly, my best friend.
6 years ago, I made you a promise that you would never have to go through life without somebody by your side. 6 years ago, I was your friend, and now I marry you as my husband to walk down every life struggle with you and to continue our journey together as one. The ring I give you today will be a promise that I will always cherish you, and that I vow to protect you, and I vow to love you, and I vow to encourage you, and I vow to stand up for our love when anyone questions it. I love you.
Could I have the rings, please? Kaylee, place this ring on Brad's finger and repeat after me.
Brad, wear this ring. When you look at it, think of me. And know that I believe that this is forever.
Brad, place this ring on Kaylee's finger and repeat after me.
Kaylee,
Wear this ring.
wear this ring.
When you look at it,
When you look at it,
think of me.
and know
That I believe
that this is forever.
Forever could never be long enough for me. Feel like I've had long enough with you, but there's one thing left to do. Now that the weight has lifted in me, if I ever get the nerve to say hello in this cafe, say you will. Say you will. Together could never be close enough for me to feel like I am close enough to wait is over. Love has finally showed her my way. Where you will. Promise me you'll always be happy by my side. I promise to sing to you when all the music dies. Say hello in this cafe, say you will. Say you will. Marry me.
Brad and Kaylee, we have heard you promise to share your lives in marriage by witnessing the exchanging of vows and rings. We recognize and respect the commitment you have made to each other. With the power vested in me by God in the province of Ontario, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Brad, you may kiss your bride. Woo! It's my pleasure to introduce to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Massey. Woo!
It's a beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do. Hey baby, I think I wanna marry you.
we welcome the wedding party into the venue and get the night started for a lot of fun and good time. First, Kaylee Brohart and Jordan Bissett. Maid of honor and best man, Kaylee and Brad. Next, we have Kaylee Massey and Tyson Caitlin. Kaylee Morningstar and Michael Rawson. Victoria Richard and Joseph Dion. Jamie Matchie, Michael Hoggle, and Kat Summers. And special guest of the evening, Mr. and Mrs. Kaylee and Brad Massey. Come on!
Get up, Darren!
Brad and Kaylee actually were planning to be outside for a special ceremony of the sand combining, but because of the wind was not agreeing with us, we're going to do it here. And bear with me because I'm not an officiant, but I have been given the duties. All right.
It's a lot warmer down in the docks.
We're sticking in for it. Dress is a little long today.
Look at this cake.
And there's Kate.
I want cake. No. I want cake. I want cake.
Kaylee, what do you say to that? No. See? He now knows the rules. This is the way it works from now on. All right. Today, this relationship is symbolized through the pouring of these containers of sand. One representing Kaylee, one representing Brad. Bad Brad. Sorry, guys. Truth comes out. As these containers of sand are poured together, the individual containers of sand will no longer exist, but be joined together as one.
We're number one.
Just smack them.
I said we're number
That's not
one.
our job. That's your job.
I know.
Just as these grains of sand could never again be separated and poured back into the original containers, so will your marriage be. You may pour your sand.
Your sand is touching my sand. That makes that a mess.
They're fighting over where the sand goes. You guys are in big trouble, maybe.
You're supposed to blend.
Work together as a
You're
team.
blending it. You're messing it. Shake it up after.
There you go, dear. There, you happy?
Keep pouring, keep pouring.
I'm done.
Whose fault is that?
Just dump it in it.
Brad was a little overeager.
There.
Shake it up.
You're awful at it.
Good job, guys.
Can you give a hand?
When you go home, you're just gonna fix it anyway. So.
If you know it, you can come on up, take pictures, get a little closer. I know they're
Wait,
gonna
the other hand, so they see the ring.
Just green.
Oh,
No, yeah, cut it with this hand so you can see the ring. So where we cut?
Right here.
The middle, right?
Are we good?
Cut this one. Too fast.
Brad, look this way. Covering Kaylee. So he's standing for.
Whoa.
I know, trying to get that.
Are we? Where are we going?
You cut a piece of cake.
Okay, well, where are we here? That piece is tiny. Is that it? Can we eat it? I don't think you got it all. Yep.
Love you.
Did you get it all out of there?
Just see if they have any.
Do you want to eat it?
Oh my god. You're gonna do this, aren't you?
Here you go.
Do not.
No.
There. I knew he was gonna get you. He was gonna take the whole piece, and I was like, probably not.
I need a napkin. Yeah, I'll give you a napkin. Oh, not like a. Okay, I need like a. Don't step on it.
Pick it up.
Celebrate with We're gonna celebrate with Kaylee and Brad, their first dance before dinner. It's called I Do.
I've seen the storm clouds in the past, but rest assured, 'cause you were safe at home.
many of you have ever seen the shoe game? Anybody actually seen one at the wedding? Okay, we're gonna make Kaylee and Brad kind of think about things and see who knows each other the best and who agrees and disagrees. Okay. You'll see that they each are gonna have one of each other's shoes.
Well, see, you're supposed to take one of my shoes.
You need one of yours too. Take your shoe off. Yeah. There you go.
Here, got my shoe.
Okay, got your shoe? When I ask a question, whoever you think the question pertains to the most, you have to hold up the shoe. Can you do it? Do you need instructions again? Which shoe's Kaylee? The sparkly one's Kaylee's. The stinky one's probably Brad's, right? Or 50-50? Okay, yeah, those are mine. Oh, they don't fit Brad.
No, not quite.
Okay, first question. Who tells the best jokes?
Dad jokes all day.
Who is the better dancer? Jeez. What do you do in this relationship, kid?
Give yourself some credit, Kay.
Who steals the covers? Honesty, I love it. Honesty. Who buys the best gifts? Who calls their mother the most? I think I know this answer. There we go. Just wanted to make sure it was out there, okay? Just saying. Who said I love you first? Oh. Okay, this may have caused some problems in the relationship. I apologize ahead of time if I did. That was not the intention.
I know when it was.
You know when, but you don't know who?
Your head forward.
With your own shoe.
Who is the worst at driving directions?
Turn right here. Wait, why are you turning right? You said turn right here. No, I meant oh, you meant left?
No comment.
Oh, yeah, you have to turn right here. I did turn right.
Is it right or is it left? Last one. Who wears the pants in this relationship? No surprise there.
I'm not worthy.
Thank you guys. I think we learned a bit about the couple today. The newlyweds.
Why does this look fit?
Brad has a bad memory, it turns out. Doesn't even know he was the first one to say I love you.
Oh no, my memory's actually pretty good.
Oh, you just blocked it out.
That it was me.
No, just
I know
done.
when it is. Ask when and I'll tell you.
Okay, you want to tell the story? No. No.
No, I got too many.
Your wife just spoke. It's a no.
And they were compromising by just me agreeing with what you said.
Oh, perfect. See? You're learning.
No, I've already learned that.
You already learned? All right, excellent. All right, so if you guys want to come back to your seats, we're going to have Brad's Grandpa Bill come up and do grace for dinner.
For food in a world where many walk in hunger, for faith in a world where many walk in fear, for friends in a world where many walk alone, we give you thanks, O Lord. We ask you to bless all those who have prepared and served this food. Please give your blessings on Kaylee and Brad and their families as they begin their journey together. We ask all this in Jesus' name. Amen.
We're going to call out table numbers just to make sure it is a buffet. It's in the other room. It's all set up. If the wedding party and bride and groom would like to go make their plates, that would be great.
Nail it. See my lens and I can see you, okay? Alright, that's it. Look in here. Right on, guys. Thank you.
Who are we looking at? He's staring somebody down.
Brad. Well, for starters, he's handsome, witty, intelligent. He's charmed. Sorry, Brad, I'm having a hard time reading your handwriting here. You can tell me the rest later. But I've had the great fortune of knowing Brad for many years now. It all started with a drive in a very crappy '98 Chevy Cavalier. with more red and blue lights on it than police car.
The red one.
From that night, it started a great friendship between the two of us for years to come. Over the time, we've known one another. We have both fun at, tested, and helped one another. But when it came down to the bottom line, we would always be there. And
Why'd you write so small?
I always write small. Don't even start with me. No, I don't need glasses. Okay, where are we all the time? Okay, bottom line, we would always be there the best we could, and so Brad has and will be towards Kaylee the rest of his life. Life took a change between us all, from Brad and Kaylee moving to Windsor and myself to London. We went from talking, hanging out all the time, and whenever we had a few minutes, hanging out all the time to whenever we had a few minutes to talk, or we were all back in the same town, such as here in Sarnia. Despite that, we'd all be great friends in the end. Brad meeting Kaylee was the best thing that happened to him. Ever since then, they had been close in the relationship, and over the years, their love for one another grew and will keep on growing for many more years to come. Since Brad met Kaylee, I've never known Brad to be as happy as he is on this day. As Brad's number one partner in crime, literally for the longest time. As of today, I am sad to say I am stepping down as his number one sidekick because that role goes to Kaylee now. But I am man enough to stand here today and tell you that I don't resent it, and how could I when I see how very happy they are together. You two are the best friends I could ask for, and more importantly, you're best together. You deserve all the happiness in the world. Ladies and gents, on a final, serious note, please be upstanding and raise your glass to my very best friend and his beautiful wife, to Mr. and Mrs. Massey. Love you guys.
Thank you.
Now, the maid of honor, Kate Brohart.
Hi everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Caitlin and I'm Kaylee's maid of honor for tonight. I've known Kaylee for about 8 years now. The way Kaylee and I met was back in high school when someone dared her to call me the B word. After that day, we became best friends ever since. I can tell you that Kaylee would do anything for a friend. You can count on her for anything, whether you need advice or a shoulder to cry on. She is brutally honest and isn't afraid to say what's on her mind. I am blessed to have such an amazing person to call my best friend. She is the most loving, caring, loyal, all-around beautiful person inside and out that I have ever met. I can honestly say I don't know where I'd be without her. When Brad came into Kaylee's life, I would like to say thanks to me for introducing them. Brad came over to hang out and Kaylee jumped right into his front seat. And from that moment on, I knew that they were destined for each other. And after that, it was up to them. Brad amplified her life, and they have grown so much in their relationship. Brad makes her happier than I have ever seen her before. It is impossible not to see the love, respect, and genuine friendship between them. It is the kind of relationship we all should aspire to. And Brad, though my best friend abandoned me for life's domestic list, I couldn't be happier because it's with you. I just want to say thank you for everything. Thank you for being there for her and being her every dream. even when she gets into her moods. And we all want to run for the hills. I love you guys so much, and it is my absolute pleasure to present to you the newlyweds, Mr. and Mrs. Massey. So please, so everyone raise your glass for the future toast and future happiness of Mr. and Mrs. Massey.
Mother and father of the groom, Laura and Tim.
First of all, I would like to welcome Kaylee into our family. We have considered her a part of us for a number of years, but after sharing your wedding vows with Brad today, you are now officially stuck with us. No turning back now. All kidding aside, Laura and I are very pleased that Brad has chosen such a beautiful wife, and we now have a lovely new daughter-in-law. For Brad to get to where he is today, I would like to share a couple memories of him growing up that I feel has made him the person he has become. As most of you here know, Brad is very much a people person. He has the gift of gab and can start a conversation with anyone. We first saw evidence of this when Brad was only 2 or 3 years old. Our trips to the grocery store were quite the adventure. Almost every person we would meet going up and down the aisles, Brad had to engage himself with them. What's your name? What you doing? What's that? And of course, we still had to pay for our grocery check. Same thing with the checkout clerk. What's your name? What you doing? What's that? So we knew early on that Brad was going to be a real socializer. The first couple of times that Brad brought Kaylee to her house, we thought she was a very nice, quiet girl. It wasn't long before we soon realized that perhaps Brad had met his match. It turned out that Kaylee liked to talk as much as Brad. We knew right then that they would make a perfect couple. Brad also became very interested in sports at a young age. He loved basketball and soccer. Signing him up to play minor soccer was something he really looked forward to. Laura and I were looking forward to it also. What a great way to get some of that over-exuberance out of this system. One particular year when Brad was about 9, the soccer team wasn't doing too well. The first 2 games, they were beat pretty handily. Next game, nobody wanted to play in goal, so Brad volunteered. It was quite the sight seeing little Brad standing in this big net with his skinny little legs, wearing goalie gloves that were twice the size of his hands. He was under siege that entire game and made some incredible saves. Despite his stellar play, they still lost, but he received a lot of praise from his coach and teammates. Even with all this, he still cried on the way home because he was upset that they had lost. What I saw that day told me that Brad had a lot of heart and determination. He has carried that with him his whole life, and it has helped make him the outstanding young man we are so proud of.
We would like to thank all of you for being here today, especially to my sister Brad's Aunt Sarah, who came all the way from Vancouver, and my brother, sister-in-law, niece, and nephew, Brad's Uncle John, Aunt Heather, cousins Matthew and Emma, who came all the way from Stittsville near Ottawa. Some recent events have put life into perspective for us as parents. Brad, you give life all you've got, whatever it is you're doing. We are so proud of the things you've accomplished. Volunteering in the community, academically, your work ethic, your leadership skills, the loyal friend that you are, and for your big heart that you wear on your sleeve. We are proud of the man you have become and the husband you became today. Kaylee, you are a wise woman to reel this keeper in. Brad and Kaylee, you put a lot of energy, effort, and persistence into planning and executing today's wedding celebration. All of that was just practice for the really hard work that starts today, building your life together in marriage.
I would like everyone to raise their glass and a toast to our bride and groom, Kaylee and Brad.
You're on my breath again. I'd like Please don't make me
Thank you, Laura and Tim, for such a great speech about Brad and Kaylee. And we do know that they both talk a lot. Truth be told. Kaylee's cousins, Jamie and Randy, would like to come up and speak.
I'll type her family. She thought she was next. This just now means you're next. So you can keep hyperventilating.
We like to give Leslie a little time in between so there's a little less tears. You know?
Gotta catch your breath.
So let me start off by saying that, Kaylee, you make a beautiful bride. I am so honored to have gotten the chance to stand up beside you on your wedding day. Thank you so much for asking me to be a bridesmaid. Our friends would be so proud of you today and how close we've become over the years. I'm so happy to have handed you your something borrowed for today. She's sporting these beautiful pearls. They were my grandmother's, our grandmother's. She's very dear to us, and we lost her several years ago, but it still feels like yesterday. She would be so proud of you. I want you to start off this tradition that we can pass on to our daughters someday and share her memory this way. I'm so glad that you got the chance to start it off. She's with you today, especially watching my beautiful, caring, selfless cousin marry the love of her life, Brad. Brad, I would say welcome to the family, but you're already a part of it. We love you guys. Love you. Love you.
Thank you.
Kaylee's been crying over those tears a lot today, over her necklace. It definitely touched her heart, so thanks, Jamie, for borrowing her the necklace. All right, next we have the mother of the bride, Leslie Tetra. Now, I'm not sure who's going to need more tissues, the bride or her mom, but we'll get through it.
Might need another drink.
Might need another drink. Everybody good? Everybody set?
We got it.
Okay. She loves me. Okay. All right.
Sorry, it might take me a minute. First of all, I just want to thank everyone for coming, and it would not have been the same without all of you. How to put into words today what I'm feeling. It's not been easy for me. So I'm going to try to say it without crying. So please bear with me. Today I am the proudest mother in the world, watching my daughter marry her best friend. I think we can all agree that Kaylee looks stunning. And together, we've dreamed about this moment. You and I, when we were younger. Dancing around the room, playing with your dolls, watching a movie together. You say we dreamed about this moment because you shared it with me from an early age, and I dreamed with you. I hope today is everything you hoped it would be and more. Being your mom is simply one of the greatest journeys of my life. I was a young mom when I had you, and I really had no business being a mom. And you deserved a lot better than you got. but I could not have gotten more lucky than to say that you are my daughter. You've always been my driving force, and no matter what, I will always be by your side. Whether we're yelling at each other or laughing, we immediately call the other one back as soon as we hang out because we forgot to tell each other something and it simply can't wait. I'm sure we drive Brad crazy, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I simply cannot go a day without hearing your voice, and this has been true since your very first word at 8 months old, and you haven't stopped since. Kaylee used to make up these little songs and about everything and anything she was doing at the time. And she would sing them everywhere we went. Bus, grocery store, superstore. She's very, very vocal. And she had a way of drawing others to her. I want you to know that I have never been disappointed in you. Not once, not one day. I have always been so proud of each accomplishment and each moment with you. You didn't have things easy, but you learned to never give up. You are a joy to be around, always smiling, always laughing, even when you fall up the stairs or bump into a wall. You would simply laugh it off and resume whatever you were doing. Sorry, I needed a minute. You always see the good in everyone, and you always fought for the underdog. It is simply a joy being your mom. If you take that attitude into a new chapter of your life with Brad, things will always work out. Never take each other for granted and always fight for each other and love one another. You'll always be my peanut pickle princess. You have always and will always be my spoiled princess. And this is where I would apologize to Brad for that, but he already knows. So today, Brad is finally family, or furniture, like we like to call him. But we've considered you that since day one, Brad. You have fit right into our family, and I could not have asked for a better man for you, Kaylee. I love the talks you and I have had, Brad, over the years, and learning why you love this man, Kaylee. Most girls come home and tell their parents they met someone special. Well, this didn't happen to us. I think I could see he was the one even before you did. I remember sitting upstairs listening to you sing away while getting ready to go out and saying to Rich, "Oh my God, she's gonna scare that boy away." Only to hear him sing right along with you. I think that was the moment I knew that you would be one lucky girl to have Brad. And from that day forward, Brad was at our place daily. And he got to see our crazy family dynamics, and he still came back, so he's a keeper. Brad has a wonderful sense of humor and is able to tease Kaylee and support her whatever she does. I love watching the two of them together, whether it is cuddling on the couch or throwing cake at each other. It is always a good time. You have the natural ability to put others above yourself and to forgive easily. You both do, and these are both amazing qualities. Kaylee, tonight, you win. You really do. You both do. And I think everyone in this room can feel it. You've beaten the odds, and you have now married the man of your dreams. I could not ask for a better son-in-law than Brad. He's both my daughter and son's best friend. Seriously. And I don't remember a time when my daughter smiled more. Take care of her and treat her well. Buy her flowers and tell her you love her every day. She needs to hear this. Treat her well, and she will make you the happiest man alive. So back each other up, be each other's best friends, and talk to each other even when you're mad, especially when you're mad. And don't go to bed angry. And please remember that I'm always here to listen whenever either one of you needs somebody. I wish you guys happiness, love, prosperity, and maybe a grandchild or two. Sadly, I need to mention that there are two people here. Well, there are many people unable to be here with us today, but two especially that I know are standing beside you and watching over you always. Grandma Jane and Papa Worsley. They're so proud of you, Kaylee. I have known Brad for many years now, but over this past year I've also had the pleasure of getting to know Brad's family better. And Brad, I realize why you turned out to be such a great guy. You have a wonderful, generous family, who have welcomed my daughter into their family and your lives. And for this, I could not be more happy for my daughter and for her future. We love you, Brad, and we want you to welcome to our family. Even though you've been part of it for years, it's finally official. Congratulations.
Where are you going?
Okay, we were speech off the I'll just talk because I don't know. Okay.
Hey, where are you going?
Kaylee, do you have to?
Thank you, Leslie, for the fabulous speech. We know you love these two very much. And I don't remember in the first draft of the speech that I read mentioning grandchildren, but I'm just saying, you know.
You edited
Pretty sure, I know, I edited it for you. What the heck? I tried to censor.
I know,
There's not much I can do for her.
No, I know.
Please. Miss Kaylee's already got tears in her eyes,
Oh,
so I might
yeah.
cry. I can't do that. Mrs. Kaylee Massey would like to say
goodness.
something.
Oh, that's got such a great ring to it.
Really? All right.
Good singing. Come on.
The dress doesn't move when you want it to move. It kind of just has a mind of its own, okay? All right.
Giant rubber band.
So, as everyone, anyways, all right. So, I know it's unusual for a bride to give a speech, but those who know me, or as everyone has mentioned, I'm not very good at public speaking, so this is kind of awkward, but I'm not very good at keeping my mouth shut. So, I'd like to start by saying thank you to all of you for coming here today to celebrate our special day with us. I know for some of you it has meant making huge efforts just to travel here, and we are so appreciative and grateful. Our day wouldn't be the same without all of you. Of course, there are some faces missing as I look around the room today who, for various reasons, cannot be with us or just simply looking down. But they are truly missed. I also want to say thank you to the caterer, the photographer, the videographer, and my coordinator, and anybody else, which I'm sure there's many, who have made my day run so smoothly. Mandy. Why didn't I put Mandy? Yeah. Thank you. I'd also like to thank some very special people. Mom, thank you for being my rock and being there for me every step of the way. Not only during the wedding planning, but my whole life. Though you drive me absolutely insane at times, I love you more than I can even explain. I would be lost without you. I know. All right. No, there's more.
Just make them up.
Yep.
Did you get page 3?
Pause for not writing out my own.
Hold on. I think we're here. 5, 4, didn't we?
6, 7.
Yes, that's 4. So there.
All right, thanks. Dad, thank you for listening to me vent whenever I needed throughout the wedding process. You always made me laugh on the bad days, which seemed like a lot. Sorry about that. I love you very much. Today, I also have gained another set of parents, Laura and Tim. From the first day I met you, I felt welcome and part of the family. I am very lucky to have such great in-laws. Thank you for raising Brad to become such an amazing man. To my beautiful bridesmaids, I feel so special to have you all standing next to me on such an important day of my life. I love you all so much, and yes, you guys drive me crazy too, but I love you. To my new groom, thank you for putting up with me for the last year and always, but also being there for me when things were hard. Number. I know, I'm not very good at this. Oh, I don't have 8. You skip what? No, I don't have 8. Oh, really?
Looking at your mother.
No, I did not.
Alright, so long story short, all I wanted to do was come up here and say thank you. Though I really hate public speaking, I love you all and I couldn't have done it without all of you. It's done now.
Thank you. That is all. Just kidding. We knew that was coming. Okay. First off, I would like to thank Dean Holtz, Chicago, Boston, not Chicago. Although Dean Holtz, our videographer, photographer, and DJ. Boston, not Chicago was our caterer. I would say I think bake me a cake, but they don't know how to bake a cake, so yeah, they're not getting a thank you. Alright, to my best man, Jordan. You're my best man, my best friend for 8+ years. And yes, it did begin driving to the pawn shop, crossing the red cabbie with your brother Tyson and your cousin Dave. Just jamming out, so you just put some new subs and speakers in there, and it was awesome. And then ever since, every time you came to town, we'd always hang out. And then once you got your own apartment, we were always over there. You would have me and Kaylee over all the time. We would just chat about life, what we had hoped that the future would hold. And well, now look, we wake up today and this is what the future has held. And throughout the years, it's just been amazing, just the things that we've helped teach each other and knowing that we've been there for each other through thick and thin. No matter what issue, we put in as much effort as we could to be there for the other one, no matter what. My best friend, you've taught me so much about friendship and just the experiences. You've taught me how to fix some things on my Sebring that I don't have anymore. So now I gotta fix my Buick when it breaks, and then I can fix things on my Buick. But
Let's not talk about it breaking, okay?
you didn't just. In those times, you didn't just teach me about fixing a car. You taught me what a true friend that was, and you've been more like a brother to me than a friend since day one. I love you for that, and thank you. To my parents, Dad, your amazing sense of humor has helped me keep every situation I've faced throughout my life light. Without it, I'd just be a giant ball of stress. But I joke around about every situation because it helped me keep on going and use my determination and my hard work and my enthusiasm to continue to keep going. And I got that from you. So thank you. Now to my mom. Mom, you've been my rock. We've butted heads many times because you were one of the best for me. Always. And thank you for that. You taught me hard work ethic, and that what I need to put my effort into comes first. Thank you for giving me your daughter's hand today in marriage. She's an amazing woman. She does have some of your traits and characteristics. I see her every day. It's awesome. Leslie, thank you. You have raised an amazing woman. She's my best friend. I love her. A lot of traits in you I see in her. There's a few that I would like to tweak, but I can't. That's okay. That's what makes her a new unique. I'm not allowed to do that. I'm sure there's some she'd like to tweak about me. I love you. You've raised an amazing daughter. Thank you for being there for me, being there for us. The bond you have with your daughter helped strengthen the bond I had with my parents. And for that, I'm forever thankful. Everyone else that's been here, Kate, you made this a great day for us. I'm going to stop talking now. I don't think I got any more tears. I'd like to thank each and every one of you. And just by chance, there isn't somebody that I thanked that person. Hey, I hope you all enjoy this evening, because now we can have. Thank you.
I warned you there'd be tears and laughter. I did. I'm just telling you. Mr. and Mrs. Massey, I gotta say, we are all honored to be here today. We're honored that you selected us to come and join you for today. We love that you guys have a great sense of humor, a passion, and even through the tears, you're smiling. When I knew Kaylee, she was a tiny little girl running into my apartment. Boisterous little girl, never stopped talking, not gonna lie. Didn't know then that she was gonna probably grow up to be somebody that I am proud of, I am honored to be a friend of, and I love her to death. Mr. Brad, I don't know if you know this, but he is actually a professional decorator in his spare time. First time I met Brad, I gotta tell you, ever since I've met that day, we have always decorated for every party that the Tatos have. We are seriously, what was the last party we decorated, Brad?
Well, I helped with the bridal shower.
Bridal shower. He didn't even leave. He stayed for the bridal shower.
He kicked me out.
Oh my God.
He kicked me out.
He was having such a good time.
Before that, it was Kayla's birthday.
Yes, birthdays. We are free. You know what? You want to book us? We're happy to have you. Hey, anything.
Okay, we're not free.
No, she hasn't paid me yet, so I'm still waiting. I just want to say, Brad, I see the love you have for Kaylee, and I respect that, and I love it. And thank you for having us all here to celebrate. I'd like to toast the couple. There's 2 secrets to a fabulous marriage. One is a good sense of humor, which they both have, you can see tonight. And one is a very short memory, so that you forget everything they did wrong. So, to Mr. and Mrs. Massey, cheers.
have Brad come to the dance floor with his mother to dance to a song that he selected, Simple Man. this time we've got something special. I'm going to call Leslie to the dance floor. Don't worry, this is not anything to be embarrassed about. Just we ask that you come to the dance floor. This is a surprise. It's a good surprise. And this is a song that has been selected by your daughter to share a dance with you.
For all those times you stood by me, for all the dreams you made.
At this time, we'd like to invite anyone who would like to join them onto the dance floor. Everybody to join on the dance floor. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a time where we all get to have some fun.
Reverse, 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 reverse.
I can feel the excitement. Yeah, let's try that again. Are you ladies ready? You guys okay? Oh, let's turn the music up. Get you a little bit excited. Now just remember, you have knees that are kind of long, so you don't want to throw them high. Kind of throw over your shoulder. Okay? Just gonna get a test. And there we go. Are you ready, Kaylee? Not sure. Here we go. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And now we're going to do something else kind of fun. We need a chair for the bride. The groom's going to get that, basically. Alright, everybody count this down or anything. Brad's going to do his own thing. As you can tell. This is groom going to the garden. Any guys who want to catch the garter as a sign of good luck that you could be the next to get hitched up, come on to the dance floor. Okay, so I'm going to count. Now, Brad, what I recommend is actually face the guys, but close your eyes. You're going to fling it like a slingshot. That's usually the best way to do it. Are you guys ready? I think these men need some encouragement to catch the